Hi everyone and welcome back to the Tasting Room. So as I mentioned before in an earlier video, my girlfriend sometimes watches these women on YouTube who review makeup, and as I understand it, one of the things they do periodically is they do what's called, I guess what's known as an empties video, where they show you product that they've used up and let you know whether or not they'd buy it again. So I thought we can do that with booze. So for the past few months, I've been hanging on to my empty bottles, and now I believe I have enough to film this ridiculous video. So, for your viewing enjoyment. So the first one we have to talk about today is a Hornitos Añejo. So this is a great, inexpensive, everyday tequila that Sauza makes. I usually use this one in margaritas. I use it sometimes for cooking, for making chili. So a bottle of this doesn't last all that long around my house, and it's also not a bad one for sipping. So I would and probably will buy this again. Next one we have for you today is a rum. This is Florida Kenya 18-year-old rum. Just a beautiful sipping rum. If you've never tried Florida Kenya, I've reviewed I've reviewed the 12, the 18, the 25, and I've used the 7 in cocktails in the past. So, huge fan of this rum, and this is one from Nicaragua here. And I was introduced to this rum actually by my girlfriend, and in the past I never thought of a rum as something that you could just sip on and enjoy, but this one proved me wrong. So watch the videos, check this one out. I'm telling you, great rum. I have already repurchased this one. Next one I have today is another one that I've already repurchased and keep on a regular Kanban system around my home. This is the Michter's Sour Mash. This is, again, one of the staples of my collection. Just a very nice, I don't want to say a good table whiskey like it's something like it's an everyday drinker, but it kind of is. I mean, it's I've seen it in various price ranges. I've seen it at some places for $37. I've seen it at one joint for $79. So I mean, I guess it just kind of depends on supply versus demand, but I usually pick up a couple of bottles of this when I can find it cheap, and keep it around because it's just, again, it's just a great daily drinking whiskey. Next one here is the standard Knob Creek 100 proof. I mean, what can I say? Knob Creek makes a wonderful bourbon. As far as whether or not I'm personally going to repurchase this one, probably not anytime in the near future. Nothing against it. It's a brilliant whiskey, but I don't know. There's just so much out there, and I like trying new things. There are staples in my collection that I keep repurchasing and repurchasing and repurchasing just because I love them so much. This one I probably bought while I was, out on a trip somewhere, and there was a small liquor store, and this is the best thing I could get. Same story on this one here. This is the Woodford Reserve, just their standard one. Another brilliant bourbon. But again, kind of your middle of the road, daily drinking kind of bourbon. Nothing too special, but still very, very good. I actually just picked up a bottle of their double oak, so that'll be coming in a video pretty soon. So watch out for that. But yeah, good bourbon. Probably not gonna buy it anytime soon, unless again I'm at some hole in the wall liquor store and need of a glass of bourbon, and that's our option. Next one here, we have another tequila. The Casamigos Añejo. That's the Añejo, right? Yep, that's the one. This is that George Clooney created tequila here. It was that I tried and actually turned out to be really, really good. Definitely probably going to repurchase this one, and I recommend you do the same. Speaking of delicious tequilas, I have the Grange Centenario Añejo as well. And I would definitely repurchase this one. I'm not going to run out and do it today or tomorrow or the next day or the next month. But it's definitely a very, very good tequila. But I have a lot of very good tequilas in my collection. So, and last but never least, my old favorite, very old Barton. One of my favorite bourbon distilleries anyway. This one here is my least favorite of their family. This was the 80 proof. Those of you who know very old Barton, they have the 80, the 86, the 90, and the 100, and I've reviewed them all, and I personally believe that they get better the higher the proof they go. So I would say I'm probably not going to repurchase the 80 proof, but I also probably have a couple more bottles hanging around here, so I guess take from that what you will. And that's it, folks. It's all I have for this round. Let me know if you liked this video or found it amusing in any way, so I know whether or not I should continue to save empty bottles of booze so I can film another one of these sometime in the future. As it is right now, it feels pretty good to clean out the pantry a little bit. So, thanks for watching. If you stuck with me until the end, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and hope to see you again next week right here on The Tasting Room.